Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are as excited for Mortal Kombat 11 as I am. In just less than 2 weeks, we will see the first gameplay of Mortal Kombat. And what's a great way to start the Mortal Kombat hype than with a top 10 guest character list. Now we all know that the first Kombat pack will feature 6 characters. Hopefully we get more Kombat packs in the future, just like we have with Mortal Kombat X and Injustice 2. I don't know if you guys didn't notice, but Mortal Kombat X only received 2 Kombat packs, and Injustice 2 received 3 Kombat packs. Hopefully we get 4 Kombat packs, but that's just me. We've been getting quite a few horror movie icons, so I will be putting some of my favorites on my list. Just remember that this is my top 10, not the official, so hopefully we see a few of these making it into Mortal Kombat 11. Let's start off with Snake from the Metal Gear games. For many years, I always wanted to see Snake make it into a fighting game, and that's excluding Super Smash games. I want to see him in a violent video game. Just imagine all types of fatalities and gear he can have. The Metal Gear games have always been my favorite, and it would be awesome if we can see him making the roster. Since I mentioned horror movie icons, let me introduce them into my list, starting with the most obvious, Michael Myers. The past Mortal Kombat games usually include horror movie icons when they have released new material over 1 year, just like they did with Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Alien. Michael Myers has a very high chance making it into the game, and so is my next character on my list. You all know who I'm talking about. None other than Pennywise, the clown from It. The remake was an awesome movie compared to the original, and just imagine all types of moves and fatalities Pennywise can have. Just think about the awesome clown gear he can have. They can bring in the exclusive skin from his original when Tim Curry played his role. Pennywise is probably a character we will see soon, as well as Michael Myers. Another horror movie icon that we were introduced to, I think back in 2016 in The Conjuring 2 is, you guessed it, the Nun, aka Valak. We have not seen any female horror movie legends, and I think Valak has to be in the game. She can have a ghost-like moveset and teleporting moves, almost like Noob Saibot, in a way. I just want to see her in the game. Another creepy female ghost that could make a great addition to the roster is the terrifying Grudge woman, Kayako. The Grudge was a movie that scared the living hell out of me as a child, and I can just imagine her twisted moveset with the cat and her son creeping around the stage to confuse the opponent player. I heard that she is actually in a movie where she fights that released in, I think, 2016, a movie by the name of Sadako vs. Kaiko, which basically is The Grudge versus The Ring, and it gets pretty messy. Her moveset can also be a little like Isako from the Killer Instincts 2013 video game. That would be really cool. My next 3 characters are from the horror action genre, and I will start up with Celine from the Underworld movies. I'm sorry to say, but I've never actually watched the Underworld movies, but I have seen clips of Celine fighting, and I am impressed. We just need more vampire characters on Mortal Kombat besides Natara, and I think Selena would have great gear and awesome fatalities. The next character is her movie rival from a different franchise, and this is Alice from the Resident Evil movies. Since Resident Evil 2 remake is right around the corner, adding a badass character from the franchise would be a dream come true to some, including myself. Video game movies have had a bad reputation when it comes to the silver screen, but the Resident Evil movies will always have a special place in my heart, except for the last one. Just kidding. Her gear can be from all her movies, and even gear from other Resident Evil characters. Who wouldn't like to see Alice in Shiva's Red Riding Hood costume from Resident Evil 5, right? And the third horror action hero has to definitely be Ash from the Evil Dead franchise. The Evil Dead series was the best thing to happen, and I think it's overdue for Ash, and he has to make it into Mortal Kombat 11. That's enough said. Ash has many gruesome moves, and he is the perfect fit for Mortal Kombat. My last two picks are more from action movies. The first one is from one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's also the theme colors for my profile image. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to guess this character. Let me just while you guys are guessing. That's right, it's the bride herself. I'm kidding, guys, it's Beatrix Kiddo. Her movies and all her fight scenes are very iconic, and so is a twisted whistle. Just imagine one of her fatalities before finishing you up. She whistles and then BAM!
Fatality.
I remember having Mortal Kombat Armageddon for my PS2, and I would create her. Just think of all her gear and weapons she can gear up with. She can use a katana, even the bot chain thing that Go-Go uses against her. That would be awesome. Some honorable mentions are Deadpool, L, anyone from the Resident Evil video games, and some characters from the Devil May Cry games, like Dante, Trish, Lady. My last one is a little more complicated more than anything. You guys know how we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Injustice 2 with the option of choosing and customizing them your way? Well, I was thinking of a character like that, but with women. And I thought of Sucker Punch. Who wouldn't want to play as Blondie, Amber, Sweet Pea, even Madame Gorski, Rocket, and Baby Doll? It was a great movie with a great soundtrack. They would each also have a different type of weapon, just like how we saw with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where when you pick a certain weapon, you're a different turtle. Well, this is my list of guest characters that I would love to see make it into Mortal Kombat 11, or perhaps future Mortal Kombat games. All these characters have one thing in common, and that is the crave of blood and gore. These characters are all from games and movies where they have to kill to survive, and that's why I chose all of these to be part of my list. I'm pretty sure we will at least see one or two in the game, but hopefully more than 3 would be a dream come true. Please let me know who you guys want to see in Mortal Kombat 11, and tell me what your top 10 guest characters on the comment section below are. I want to know if you guys agree with me, and I want to be open with your guys' favorite characters and ideas from other games and movies. Please leave a like and subscribe to support my channel. And for more on Mortal Kombat 11, I will be playing Resident Evil 2 when it comes out. So I will be doing my very first ever playthrough on my channel soon. I will also be uploading more on other fighting games and other games in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and have a have a good day.
Bye.